Assalamualaikum and welcome to my YouTube channel Park Education, and today in this video we will talk about computer and internet crime। तो आज की वीडियो स्टार्ट करते हैं, और वीडियो स्टार्ट करने से पहले मेरी आप सबसे एक रिक्वेस्ट है कि मेरे चैनल पाक एजुकेशन को सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए और बेल आइकन लाजमी प्रेस कर दीजिए ताकि मेरी हर नई आने वाली वीडियो आप तक जल्द अज जल्द पहुंच सके। तो बिना टाइम वेस्ट किए अपनी आज की वीडियो स्टार्ट करते हैं। तो आज के टॉपिक में हम बात करेंगे that what key trade-offs and ethical issues are associated with the safeguarding of data and information system, or secondly, why has there been a dramatic increase in the number of computer related security incidents in recent years, and the third question that rises is what are the most common types of computer security attacks. Okay, here comes the first topic, that security incidents are major concern. Security of information technology is of utmost importance. Safeguard confidential business data, private customer and employee data. Okay. Protect against malicious acts of theft or disruption. Balance against other business needs and issues. Number of IT related security incidents is increasing around the world. Okay. Secondly, IT security incidents, a major concern, and IT security incidents is a major concern for 5 reasons that are business managers, IT professionals and IT users all face a number of ethical decisions regarding IT security, such as the following. The following are: if a firm is a victim of a computer crime, should it pursue prosecution of the criminals at all costs? Maintain a low profile to avoid the negative publicity, inform its affected customers, or take some other action. Okay. How much effort and money should be spent to safeguard against computer crime? In other words, how safe is safe enough? If a company realizes that it has produced software with defects that make it possible for hackers to attack customer data and computers, what actions should it take? What should be done if recommended computer security safeguards make conduction business or more difficult for customers and employees, resulting in lost sales and increased costs? Okay. The next question that rises in computer, that is why computer incidents are so prevalent. The first reason behind it is that increasing complexity increases vulnerability. Secondly, higher computer user expectations. Number 3, expanding changing systems equal new risks. Okay. Increase reliance on commercial software with non-vulnerabilities. Here is a table of country ranking based on percent of infected computers. So number 1 is Sudan, Bangladesh, Iran, Rwanda and Nepal. Now you can see in the chart that Sudan has 70% rate of countries with highest rate of infected countries, and meanwhile the Japan has 6% rate of countries with lowest rate of infected computers. You can see the countries with highest rate of infected computers and the countries with lowest rate of infected computers. You can see the table below. Okay. Moving forward, why computer incidents are so prevalent? Okay. Prevalent. Increasing complexity increases vulnerability, and computing environment is enormously complex, continues to increase in complexity. Number of entry points expands, continuously. And third one, that code computing and vulnerability or virtualization software. Code computing environment in which software and data storage are services provided by the internet. The code, the services are run on another organization's computer hardware and are accessed via a web browser. Here the computer incidents are virtualization software operates in a software layer that runs on top of the operating system. It enables multiple virtual machines, each with their own operating system, to run on a single computer. Why computer incidents are so prevalent? There are three reasons, that are higher computer user expectations. Today, time means money, and the faster computer user can solve a problem, the sooner they can be productive. Computer helps desks under intense pressure forget to verify user IDs or check authorization. Computer users share login IDs and passwords. Okay. Now expanding or changing system equal new risk. Network era and information technology. Let's talk about network era. What is a network era? Personal computers connect to network with millions of other computers. Secondly, are capable of sharing information. And third, businesses have moved quickly into e-commerce, mobile computing, collaboration, work groups, global business, and information systems. Now information technology, that is necessary tool for organization to achieve goals, increasing difficult to match pace of technological change. New security assessment is difficult to implement security approaches. Okay. Here the question about it is that why computer incidents are so prevalent. Number one, increased reliance on commercial software with non vulnerabilities. Exploit, that is attack on information system, takes advantages of system vulnerability due to poor system design or implementation. Okay. Second is patch, fix to eliminate the problem. Once the vulnerability is discovered, software developers quickly create and issue a fix or patch to eliminate the problems. Here users are responsible for obtaining and installing. Delays exposes users to security breaches. Now eliminates of the rate of which software vulnerabilities are discovered by organizations around the world vary widely. The daily rate has been estimated to be as low as 7 vulnerabilities, 13 as high as 382. Now what is a zero-day attack? Let's talk about the zero-day attack. Before a vulnerability is discovered or fixed, a zero-day vulnerability refers to a hole in software that is unknown to the vendor. This security hole is then exploited by hackers before the vendor becomes aware and hurries to fix it. This exploit is called a zero-day attack. US companies rely on commercial software with known vulnerabilities. Now what is a crime? Let's talk about the crime. Now crime is the breach of rules or laws for which some governing authority via mechanisms such as legal systems can ultimately prescribe a conviction. Individual Homeland Securities may each define crime and crime difficulty, that is differently. Okay. While every crime violates the law, Not every violation of the law counts as a crime. For example, let's take an example that breaches of contract and of other civil law may rank as offenses or as infractions. Okay, you can see in the picture. Now here CEO CWorks Technologies Corp President Dowd Software Industries Association. He says that crime is an act that needs to be controlled because they are destructive to public order. Now here in this table you can see the IT security incidents. The IT security incidents from 2006 and 1998 to 2006, you can see easily that the mail messages processed, hotlines call received and the incidents report received. In 1998, 41,871 mail messages processed, and till 2006 you can see that 66,74,235 mail messages processed. It means that from 1998 to 2006 the mail message processed are increasing day by day. Now come towards the hotline calls received, that is in 1998 there are 1001 hotline calls received, but in 2006 the call were decreased, that is to 977. Likewise the incidents report received. Okay, now types of exploits. Computers as well as smartphones can be target. Okay, you must think about your smartphones. Ransomware malware, when downloaded, take control of device and data until owner pay a ransom. Okay, types of attacks. There are several types of attack, that is number 1 the virus, number 2 worm, number 3 Trojan horse, fourth is distributed denial of service, fifth is rootkit and spam, publishing, that is phishing, spear phishing, swimming and wishing. Okay, these are some types of exploits. Now what is virus? That is viruses. You can see that the virus came into your laptop, computer and smartphone. Let's talk about viruses. Pieces of malicious programming code, usually discussed as something else, cause unexpected and undesirable behavior, often attack to files, deliver a payload, spread by actions of the infected computer user, such as the infected email document attachments, downloads of infected program, visit to infected websites. Okay, it mainly occurs in your mobile phones. Viruses are true virus does not spread itself from computer to computer. A virus is spread to another machine when a computer user opens an infected email attachment, downloads an infected program or visits infected websites. Macroviruses have become a common and easily created form of a virus. Now attackers use an application macro language such as Visual Basic or VB script to create programs that infect documents and templates. Macros can insert unwanted words such as numbers or phrases into a document. Cannot propagate without human intervention. Okay, intervention. What is the WM97 resume a virus? Is a word macrovirus spread via email with subject line resume Janet Simmons. If the email recipient click on attachment, the virus deletes all data in recipient's map drives. Now the second is worms. What are the worms? It is a harmful program. Reside in active memory of a computer, duplicate themselves, can propagate without human intervention, Negative impact of worm attack: lost data and programs, lost productivity, and also additional effort for IT workers. The cost of repair code: read, CyberCrime and militia worms were estimated to exceed $1 billion, with that of Configure, Storm, and I Love You with $5 billion. Okay, it's $5 billion, the worm attack. Now here in this table you can see the cost impact of worms, how much they are worldwide economic impact. These are the some of the names: the Storm, I Love You, Code Red, CyberCrime, and Melissa. And yet from 1999 to 2007, you can see in 1999 the worldwide economic impact was $1.10 billion. Until now it was, I don't know about $100 billion or etc. But in 2007 it was $10 billion. Okay. The other name was the Trojan horses. Now what type of virus it is? Is it a virus or it is a harmful? Yes, it is harmless. Malicious code hidden inside seemingly harmless programs. Users are tricked into installing them. Negative impact of Trojan attack: destroy hard devices, corrupt devices, control the computer remotely, launch attacks against other computers, steal passwords, SPY and users, transmitting them to a server operated by a third party. Now Trojan horses, common horse, some are the logic bombs, some are delivered by email, and some are the common horse programs. You can easily search them on Google as well. Now let's talk about the botnets. What are the botnets? A large group of computers controlled from one or more remote locations by hackers without the knowledge or consent of their owners, used to distribute spam and malicious code. Cutwell, a large botnet controls approximately 1 million active bots at one time. Dealing with bot computers within an organization's network can be quite expensive. एंड आज की वीडियो हमारी ख़त्म हो जाती है और उम्मीद करता हूँ कि अगर आपको वीडियो मेरी इन्फॉर्मेटिव लगी हो तो आप मेरे चैनल पाक एजुकेशन को सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिएंगे. थैंक यू सो मच एंड बेस्ट ऑफ लक फॉर योर फ्यूचर इन IT.